Hey guys, welcome to another video. I just wanted to film something this morning. Mochi saying hi. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Mochi say hi. Mochi say hi. Mochi and I wanted to film a video, and earlier today, Ann and I went to the Buddhist center, the meditation center that we go to on the weekends. Today was a half-day retreat. And the subject of the half-day retreat was to find your true self. It was actually really beautiful. So the teacher, he's actually my favorite teacher that comes. He does special talks every once in a while. He comes from LA, so he doesn't usually teach in Orange County. So it was nice to have him there for today during this half-day retreat. And he said something really beautiful. He said that happiness is a peaceful mind. Along those lines, the way that you find your true self and the self that you're meant to be, what you're meant to accomplish, is by having a peaceful mind, by nurturing and creating a peaceful mind. And then that brings you your happiness. That puts you on the path that you're meant to be on to become your true self. So I thought that that was just like such a beautiful thing. Like, oh, finding that peace, creating that peaceful mind is going to bring you happiness, but it's also going to bring you to your true self. And the way I interpret it is it's going to bring you to your purpose. I know people often struggle, at least I do personally. I'm sure that there's many other people out there that struggle with purpose. What are we here for? What do you want to do? I still feel like sometimes I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. So it's really great to hear, because I practice Buddhism. I love the teachings. I read a lot of the books, and I've never really heard anything like this, or maybe I have, and it just didn't have the connection that it has made for me this time. Because when you hear those teachings in different parts of your life, or expressed different ways, the same teachings, they connect differently, and you get something different each time you hear it. So that's why it's still good to read things that you already have experienced before, or hear lessons that you've already heard before, maybe from a different teacher or a different point in your life, because oftentimes you'll get something new out of it, and it's going to be something powerful or something that you need in that moment. Ann and I were just talking about this today. So one of the parts that he was talking about was having impactful negative experience on your sleep because of stress or whatever it is, and Ann has been struggling with sleep recently. So it's kind of like, I'm going to call it synchronicity. You can choose to believe it as just chance or whatever, but these synchronicities in our life, if we're looking for them and we're identifying them and we're just being grateful for when we see them, you're going to start noticing them more. So one of the synchronicities that tends to happen for me in my life is when I'm getting teachings, it's related to something that's happening actively or has been, going on over the past couple of weeks, and I need that teaching. But I'm going off on a whole other tangent. We can talk about synchronicities in another video. But for the purpose of this video, I just want to talk about getting a peaceful mind and using that peaceful mind to find your purpose. Like, this talk was about finding your true self. And I really hope, if you don't know what your purpose is, if you don't know what your goals are, if you don't know what you're working towards, I hope that this helps. I hope that this information that I'm sharing helps, because it was really helpful for me just to kind of relax a little bit, because there is that stress of what is my purpose, and it's really freeing to hear that it's just all that we need to do, the only singular thing that we need to do is just cultivate a peaceful mind. And that will put us on the right path. That will help us identify our purpose, and that will bring us true, unwavering happiness. And it sounds pretty simple, right? If only it were that easy, that we just snap our fingers, flip a switch on, and we have that peaceful mind. But, we have all that shit going on in our head all the time. We have all that anxiety. We have all that stress from work, the stress from our families, the stress from our relationships. Whatever it is, we have that stress, so oftentimes it feels almost unattainable to have a peaceful mind. But I promise you, It is possible, and I know that each and every one of you have experienced moments of that. And if you've experienced moments of a peaceful mind, you are already on the right path. So the thing is once you get to that peaceful state, you know, whatever you're doing, if you're into meditation, your meditating practice, that is the best way to get there. Is you meditate on something positive, something that makes you feel good, that isn't a vice. Let's be clear, you know, something that isn't money, objects, people. You want to focus on something like wisdom, growth, you know, just a number of things that are like positive, virtuous things. They say virtuous, a virtuous item in Buddhism. So if you meditate and get yourself to that peaceful state, that's great. And don't feel bad if you fall out of that, because everybody does that. Even people who, you know, who are truly have the, you know, that peaceful mind, they will fall out of it. The important thing is that you're able to bring yourself back, and you're able to identify that you have come out of that state of peace quickly and get back to it quickly. And if you've gotten there before, you can get there again, I assure you. So I encourage you, meditate in the morning when you wake up before you go to work. Meditate before you go to bed. Even if you're just laying down in bed before you go to sleep, take 5 minutes to just meditate and try and quiet your mind. Bring yourself to that peace, because if you can do it during your meditation practice, when those shitty things happen to you, when those frustrating things happen to you, when your boss is being a dick at work, you know how to bring yourself to that state. You know how to bring yourself to that state of peace. And when you have that state of peace, you're going to be happy. That's the whole thing, is, you know, we want to be happy. And a lot of the times we're just craving, grasping at things that, you know, we think are going to bring us happiness. The next new iPhone, some clothes, a luxury item, a new car, a new house, a vacation. We're clinging and craving and hoping that this next thing is going to bring us that happiness, when, you know, it will bring happiness. Of course it does, because those things are, you know, you feel like those things make you happy, but it's just so temporary. And the way to have true, lasting happiness is having peace in your mind. Isn't that kind of beautiful? True happiness is just having peace in your mind. So please meditate. I have the intention now that I want to start recording meditations and uploading them to the YouTube channel, so you guys can have access to tons of meditations on here. And I really hope that that's something that you guys will enjoy. I really enjoy making the meditations. I enjoy making the affirmations and empowerments that I put onto my app. And you know, it is a free download. If you guys want to download that and listen to the affirmations and meditations to get you started on this journey, that's great. I will start creating some on video to upload onto here. Yeah, so I hope you guys get that peace of mind. I had a really great experience at that half-day retreat today, and it was just, I couldn't wait to get home and share it. So if you guys have any questions, I'd love to hear it. If you guys have any information, or you want to share some of your wisdom, of your experiences that have helped you achieve that peaceful mind, please, please, please put it in the comments. I would love to read it. I love reading your guys' comments, you know, and we can discuss it there, or you can, you know, on social media, send us a message on social media. If you feel like you're really super lost and you just don't even know how to start this journey of finding a peaceful mind or happiness, or, you know, you want to learn how to meditate, you want to take steps to grow, to have personal growth, schedule a free call with Anne. She, you know, she has spots open for her health coaching right now. She has one or two that I think that are available. So if you schedule something, in the calendar link in the description, you know, she's a great resource to help get you on track to whatever you're trying to do. She has a new program called Self-Worth in Action. So she's focusing on different aspects of your life and how self-worth is related to all of those. So I think that'd be a great start if you're kind of new to, you know, personal growth, or, you know, you're just trying to take that next step in your personal growth journey. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Bye.